Guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So guys, I want to give you an update here on Fngr Motion, ticker FNGR, because we had here or still have a very nice short squeeze set up here, and we know that this ticker here has some very violent squeezes. However guys, we have now here a very massive price drop. We traded here since I made my last video. We traded here in the $2.70 range, and you can see now we're trading here at $1.10. We had a 60% price drop. I will explain you in this video why that happened and where is the price goal now here for the short sellers. Everything what I say here is of course not financial advice. Yeah guys, when we start here, we have a very simple chart. FNGR is in my opinion a very nice short squeeze play. We had here a very strong support since September 2022. Every time when we hit here this yellow trend line, we had a squeeze reaction. I traded here a couple of squeezes already and released also here videos on my channel about FNGR, and now you can see after this attempt here, this fake out, we had a strong reaction here to give you a feeling here for the volatility. This reaction here was already almost 100%, so it looks like nothing here when we compare it in the weekly chart. I switch now here to the weekly chart to make that more visible. We have a make it or break it price level for FNGR, and this make it or break it price level is $2.41. So I have no idea guys what the news are telling you here or what they find for reasons why we have this price drop. Of course I know what is the purpose, the reason of this price drop, but I will explain that later. I just want to show you that it's very important to know you cannot always be only bullish on a stock. You have to acknowledge that as long as for FNGR this stock is trading above $2.41, this is in favor for the bulls. When we trade below $2.41, this is in favor for the bears. It's simple like that. So now we had this massive price drop, and you can already see here in my chart we have here two price levels. The orange lines, when I draw orange lines here in my charts, that means we have open gaps to the downside. And I always say that guys in every video, the chance that we close open gaps to the downside, no matter how many years ago those gaps appeared, is about 90%. 90% chance that the algos will close these gaps sooner or later, especially when a stock is not trading in a super strong uptrend. Here is something like an uptrend for FNGR. We can see at least that we recover here from the very low price ranges. So we cannot forget that this stock here traded at 17 cents already and squeezed from 17 cents all the way up here until $17. So this is a 10,000% squeeze, same like Faraday Future had in May 2024, which I, by the way, also made my predictions here. I made a couple of squeeze predictions on Faraday Future as well. If you want to check that out guys, let's just click the video content here on my channel. Yeah guys, and now for FNGR, yeah, the price goal is very clear. First of all, we have to understand why that happened here. The algos of course find a way to manipulate the price, there is no doubt about that, but there is only one thing, one real thing which will prevent a stock from squeezing, and it doesn't matter which stock that is guys, yeah, and this is Dilution. And unfortunately FNGR announced Dilution here. You can see that. I don't want to read everything here, you can read that by yourself, but you can see that they will put some warrants here into the, or for investors they create some warrants. When investors exercise those warrants, then usually new shares will be dumped into the market. 3.3 million additional shares they will bring into the market, and when we know that the actual float here for FNGR is 38 million shares, that means they divide the float or dilute the float by at least additional 3 million shares. As I said, please pause the video if you want to read that by yourself guys. Yeah, and it's very simple. Yeah, this is very simple. You can also see that the insiders here, or the buyers of those warrants, they have an exercise price of $1.50 per share. Yeah, now we're trading here already at $1.10. So as I said, when they execute their shares, then usually the price should go up. But what the companies normally doing is that they dilute the stock, that those buyers here have enough shares to buy up there or to convert their warrants into shares. Yeah guys, let's switch now here to my normal chart. This here was just a quick overview. So let's check here my normal chart in detail. This is the chart that I use for all my videos here. Before we do that guys, before we dive in, I want to mention one more time that I have a brand new hot stock video out right now. I had already here yeah, in 6 or 7 trading days, guys, I already had 5 squeezes. I always try to predict here short squeezes in the market. So I release here all my hot stock videos on Sunday. And during the week, I release my squeeze or a swing trade alert tickers here on Patreon. And you can see that we had here 169% squeeze, 107, 250%, 480% here. All those squeezes just in the past 7 trading days, and here before Christmas also one of my hot stocks which I released on Sunday squeezed 1 day later 109%, guys. So there is a lot of volatility in the market. And as I said, my hot stocks here are available every Sunday. You can see here also some of the member feedbacks where also my members made here more than 300% profit with one trade. So if you want to see those hidden short squeeze stocks, guys, and want to become a member here of our trading community, then you can join in here the full package, the full package membership on Patreon. You get all the member benefits here which are listed here. And if you click here the info icon in the corner, you get access to this Patreon member link. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or advanced trader. Everybody is welcome, guys. So, okay, Fngr, what is the game plan, guys? I am very honest with you. When they dilute the stock actually, with now available shares, we don't talk about the conversion of the warrants. When just 3 million additional shares are dumped into the market, I'm very honest, guys, this is not financial advice, my opinion. There is no reason that the price has to drop like that. We see here one weekly candle with a minus 60% drop. This is nonsense, guys. This is, in my opinion, a fake out. I'm always saying that dilution kills a squeeze. Dilution is not in favor for a squeeze. But when they just dilute the float by actually 10%, also 3 million shares, around 3 million shares, this is not causing a price drop of 60 or 70% in 1 week. So in my opinion, the algos, the trading algos, just do what they have to do. Now we switch here to the daily chart, that you also can see the open gaps, and we switch off the indicators here as well. So, and in that case here for Fngr, those orange lines here, that's why I drew them by hand, are waiting in the daily chart, guys. And we can see that, in the 4 hours chart. What does that mean? That the algos or market makers at least have to bring the price back down to $1 one more time to close this open gap. It is not necessary that we see here a weekly candle or a daily candle back to $1. It is enough for the market makers to bring the price back down in the extended trading hours, which means the pre or after market, to $1. So I very assume that we will see $1 here very soon in the next trading days, if not tomorrow when the market opens again. And this is what I expect here for Fngr to close that gap. My personal price level here, where I expect a very strong buying reaction. If they don't dilute the hell out of the stock, of course. If they just keep the 3 million shares in the market here, we can see these massive volume spikes here. This is usually a sign of dilution, but it can also be just a shakeout. My personal price level is 79 cents. There is one more open gap at 66 cents. So it may sound crazy since we're trading here still at $1.10, but it is possible that we see here again a price drop of additional 40% or more. Don't forget, Fngr was trading already here at 17 cents. But in my opinion, when we see the structure of this stock, how the stock has been traded here, I also mentioned in my previous video, we had so many attempts here to break out. I think the stock was ready to break out, guys. The stock was ready to break out. So the timing of this dilution announcement here is very bad. I think the stock was ready here to break out because the market is also super bullish right now. But I love dips, I love shakeouts, and that could be a very big opportunity here to make a lot of cash with Fngr, especially when we close both open gaps here to the downside. Then you can see here in the 4 hours chart, we have one price goal here, $1.96, and of course the retest of $2.40 is very possible to happen, as I said, if they don't dilute much more when they pump here 20, 30, 40 million additional shares into the market. Then it could be game over, guys. Then the reaction will be that we will see a reverse stock split in the future for Fngr. As long as we just dip below $1 and recover very quick, everything is possible. I think the price goals are still the same. $2.40 is the make it or break it price level. We have one open gap at $1.96, and I think we will also test this kind of trend line here. The resistance trend line for Fngr is this yellow trend line here. So the maximum price goal for an algo squeeze, not a short squeeze, is $4.36. So an absolute best case scenario. Let's talk about a dream world, yeah, when we could dream and say everything works like we want to play it out, then 67 cents is the buy-in range, also between 79 and 67 cents. And we could see here a maximum algo squeeze of about 550%. It can of course squeeze higher. As I said, no drama, no squeeze, guys. Yeah, the market makers try to shake you out here, out of your positions. And we can also see what happened in the past with Fngr. The support was here at $2.40. The stock tanked down here to 65 cents and then squeezed from 65 cents even back to $9. So everything is possible, but because I focus here on this algo trend line, that's why I think a 500% squeeze, and this is just an algo squeeze, not a short squeeze, is possible if we squeeze out of this yellow trend line here, close the gap at $6.19 and maybe retest $9. This is possible, but as I said, for a realistic dream world scenario, yeah, somewhere here between 79 cents and 66 cents should be the buy-in range, and then the latest exit price goal should be $4.36. This is not financial advice. This is what the chart is telling us. Okay, guys, that was my update on Fngr. I hope that was helpful. If you want to copy here my price levels from the chart, this is everything based on TradingView, what you see here. I use that program for all my trades, guys, and of course for all my videos. And if you want to learn trading, maybe 2025, guys, is your chance to learn trading and become an independent trader. Yeah, if you want to do that, my recommendation is to use a good chart program. That's why I use TradingView. I'm not sponsored by TradingView, but I can give you here a $15 discount link, and I always recommend the premium tier. This is the most value for your money. When you click here the info icon in the corner, you get access to my $15 discount link. My friends, that was my update on Fngr Motion. I hope that was helpful. If you want to see more content here or support me, guys, then you can of course hit the like and subscribe button right now. I would appreciate that really much. Thank you for your time and see you in the next video. Arigato gozaimasu, vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.